In this movie, we're going to draw our first piece of artwork. Specifically, we're going to draw a robot. And we're going to use 3 basic tools in Adobe Illustrator. First, let's find these tools. In the toolbar, find Rectangle tool, click and hold, then click on a vertical rectangle and place tools conveniently on your screen. We will start by using Rectangle tool. Drag and draw first rectangle. To add color, you can use Color Bar tool on the top of your control bar, and I will go for some gray color. If you feel that you need more colors, you can activate Color tool. Locate it under Window, Color. I find it a little bit more convenient to use Color tool to change colors of my artwork. For the next step, we need to set amount of stroke. And I will increase my stroke to 2 points. I will keep color black. I will continue using Rectangle tool and I will draw a mouth and then another rectangle a little smaller inside of the first one. I will select previous rectangle and make color slightly darker. With the same Rectangle tool, I'm going to draw ears. After I finished first ear, I will right-click on my mouse and choose option Arrange Send to Back. With first ear selected, I'm going to hold Alt button and duplicate, making second ear. Now I will switch and I will use Ellipse tool. I will hold Shift on my keyboard to draw first eye. For the first circle, I'm going to change color to shade of blue. I will click on Outline mode and choose option None. Again, I will hold Alt, duplicate the circle, hold Shift and downsize it. For the second circle, I will click on Fill and I will choose a lighter color blue. And I will continue holding Alt, duplicating my circle. This time I will fill it with white color. And finally, one more time, I will duplicate my circle and I fill it with red color. Now I will hold Shift, select all 4 circles, and I will find Align tool, which you can find in your control bar. If you don't see Align tool, go to Window and choose Align. You will need to extend options by choosing Show Options. In the section Align to, choose Align to Selection, and then click on Horizontal Align Center and Vertical Align Center. Now, with all circles still be selected, hold Alt and duplicate your artwork. I actually going to recolor second eye. Now I will zoom out and draw an antenna. I will create another circle, right-click and choose option Arrange Send to Back. And I'm going to add black outline, 2 points in size. I will pick up another rectangle, right-click and choose option Send it back. Hold button Shift, I will draw another circle and fill it with bright red color. I will make it a bit larger. And again, I'm going to zoom out and start drawing a body. For body, I want to use a rounded rectangle tool. Use regular rectangle tool and easily convert it to rounded rectangle tool. Let me change color first. You can convert rectangle into rounded rectangle by clicking on this little white symbol and dragging it toward the center. at any point of your artwork, you can adjust your rounded rectangles. It's very convenient. And again, I'm going to hold Alt, duplicate my rectangle, and resize it. This time, I'm not going to hold Shift. I will choose option No Outline, and I will change the color of fill. And it looks like I will have to adjust my rounded rectangle slightly. So I will click on this white symbol and increase amount of rounded corners. And I'm going to draw another rectangle. And maybe one more. This time I will fill it with white color and add black stroke. To be consistent, I will make it 2 points in size. Now I will select all the shapes by drawing marquee selection around them, and in my Align panel I will choose option Horizontal and Vertical Alignment. And again I will choose Rectangle tool. I will draw blue rectangle with black stroke. I will deselect this rectangle by clicking on the white space, and I will draw 2 more rectangles inside of this one with no stroke and slightly different shade of blue, something like that. Now I'm going to hold button Shift and select both rectangles, hold button Alt and duplicate this graphics I created, resize it and change the color. For the next step, I'm going to add a couple of buttons. I will choose the ellipse tool, hold button Shift, and I will draw a first ellipse, and again with black outline. I will duplicate it, scale down, select both of them holding button Shift, and I will use Align panel, align both of them. Now I will recolor it. And again I will select both of them, hold button Shift, and duplicate holding Alt down. Once I'm done with that part, I can draw hands. And I will start by using Ellipse tool. I will start with gray color. And one more copy. We'll change the color, select all the shapes, and use Align tool to align it. For the next section, I will use Rectangle tool. I will click on a white point and turn it into rounded rectangle. And then right-click, choose option Arrange Send to Back. I will hold Alt, duplicate this rectangle, and downsize it a little. I will move my cursor outside of my selection, place it at a diagonal point, and now I can activate Rotation tool. And again I will hold Alt, move my cursor outside of selection to a diagonal point, and use Rotation tool to shape it into the hand shape. Now I will draw marquee selection around all hand shape, hold Alt, copy all the hand, right click, and this time I will choose Transform, Reflect. Click on Preview, choose Vertical Reflection, and click on OK. I will do it one more time. Right click, Transform, Reflect, and this time I will choose Horizontal Rotation. Right click, Arrange, Send to Back. And if you want, you can modify position of the hand a little. The same shape I'm going to use for the neck. I'm simply going to copy one part of the hand, hold Shift to rotate it 90 degrees. Then I will resize it. duplicate. Now we need to add a couple of legs. And I'm going to copy element of the hand, duplicating them and slightly enlarging it. And again, I'm going to draw another rounded rectangle, add rounded corners, hold Alt down, duplicate the shape again. I will use no outline, just a fill, and I will make fill color slightly lighter. And I will draw another shape. Now I will add a couple of vertical rectangles with black stroke. Right click, arrange send to back. And again I will send my cursor to diagonal point outside of selection to send object behind. Now I'm ready to select entire leg part, hold Alt and duplicate it. Right click, transform, reflect, and I need to choose vertical reflection. Click OK, arrange, send to back, and I can slightly rearrange the position of the second leg. And finally, I'm going to find a pencil tool, select black color, and simply draw some freehand shapes for the radio waves. As you can see, you can create pretty fun graphics using free basic shapes in Adobe Illustrator.